Hey, what's going on? My name is Javier Colon. I am here in Napa, California for Live in the Vineyard, sponsored by Aloft Hotels. And I'm here with the amazing Michelle Branch. How are you?
Good, how are you?
So good to see you again.
Last time I saw you, we were in Boston.
We were in Boston,
right?
Yes, for Mixed Fest, and you absolutely rocked the stage in front of thousands upon thousands of people. And it was awesome. It was great to meet you there and to get to listen to you. You sounded amazing. It was wonderful to see how you did.
See, I feel like I know you because I've seen you on TV.
Right.
So I'm like, we're like old pals.
That's,
oh wait, this is the first time we're actually hanging out.
It's still kind of weird for me.
Is that weird? Because people feel like they know you and
they'll come up to me and ask me about my kids, and I'm like, who are you? I'm like, oh yeah, it's that show that we did. That's yes, but yeah, it's weird. But enough about me. How are you?
I'm good. I played a show today. Pretty much my three favorite things in life are music, food, and wine. And Live in the Vineyard is all about those three things. So, like, Michelle, you want to play? I was like, when, where, I'm there.
Let's go.
So I'm hoping that I just get invited every year when they do this, because it's pretty much my favorite event. So I played today at Behringer, which was a really intimate performance. It was me and my guitar player. We played acoustic in a really small room and drank wine all day. So it's this is my dream gig. That's pretty much.
You don't look like, I mean, I've seen some people that have been drinking wine all day, and you do not look like one of those.
I don't have purple teeth yet.
Right.
Good. You.
And they're like falling into things and stuff. It's a scene to done.
Well, the secret is I kind of made the mistake of inviting my parents on this trip with me, so this is responsible, Michelle. This is designated driver with the parents up at 8 a.m. for breakfast tomorrow.
Are they out right now with us?
Oh, yeah. They're here.
Awesome.
They're like so excited.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom, Dad.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm being responsible.
That's great. So tell me, so you have a new album that's coming out next year?
Early next year, yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's my first solo album in almost 8 years, which seems crazy. But I took some time off to do a country project called The Record, so I did that for a while, and then took some time off to be a mom. I have a 6-year-old daughter.
Awesome.
And so now this is my first solo record out in a while, and I'm just excited to have people hear music again and to be out doing. I feel like I've never stopped because I'm just constantly writing, and I've constantly been traveling and recording. But for a lot of people, this is the first kind of chance they've had to get their hands on new material. So I'm really anxious.
And I'm still stuck on the old material. I was
Thank you.
Was and still am a huge fan
Thanks.
from back in the day. And every now and then I'll have shuffle on my iPod and
Why didn't you sing my song?
I could.
Why didn't you? Come on.
Goodbye to you.
Not that you needed to sing my song.
No, I
would love to hear you sing my song.
Goodbye to everything. Yeah, I love it.
He makes my song sound better than the actual recording of it. You have one of his voices.
Hold on to.
See, I can't do that. Sounds fantastic.
Well, we'll do it. I'll sing harmony. Oh my God, I'd love to sing harmonies for you one time. Oh, that'd be great. Just jamming on some guitars.
That would be amazing.
We're
one bottle away from
from a full-out jam
harmony fest.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Guitars up in the room, so I can bring it down and we can get that going. So, yeah, I'm so excited to talk to you. You said you had a 6-year-old daughter.
Yes.
Yes. So you can tell me what I should
know
expect,
how it is.
because I have a 2-year-old and an almost 4-year-old, should be 4 in a couple of days. So what can I expect in the next couple of years?
Overall sassiness.
That's already begun.
Yeah, it's just it gets elevated.
They learn more words and stuff, and they can tell you off better.
It's I went to my first parent-teacher conference the other day, and our teacher said that my daughter Owen was the first student who she had who she told her to do an assignment, do some work, and my daughter turned to her and said, "No, I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like doing that." And that's pretty much my daughter in a nutshell. She told her first grade teacher that she's not going to do the work. It's assigned, so I was like, oh great. Here we go, first grade, and this is already happening.
That's awesome. So I see.
I think like the minute, it's really funny because they do grow and they change so much, but pretty much from day one, you're like, you know who your kid is. And that personality follows them through life. And I asked my parents, have I always been this way? And they're like, yeah, you have. And I think that's the case with my daughter. And I don't know how your kids are.
So my 2-year-old is going to, when she's, 21, she's going to throw herself on the ground and kick and scream and like writhe like she's in pain, but she's not, just because she just wants to have an extra cookie that we didn't want to do. So that's what's in our future. But that's fine. That's that's what parenting is, and that's we will adjust. But
day by day.
Day by
take
day.
it day by day.
Exactly right, and it's a joy every day.
So I have a question.
Talk to me.
So my husband is a musician as well. He plays bass guitar, and that's how we met. And we all traveled together on tour. And that's been pretty much when my daughter was 4 weeks old. We took her on the tour bus, and that's what we did. She thinks that she hates concerts. Not hates them, but she's just like, do I have to go to another concert? We spent all summer on tour, and she thought it was the most boring thing in the world.
Right.
Do your children know what you do? Do they think it's exciting? Is my daughter the only one who thinks that this is the lamest profession of all time? Are our kids gonna hang out and complain, compare notes?
They might at some point. My daughters are still, I think, kind of too young to understand what
Daddy's doing.
Yeah, because they haven't been coming with me, since they were very young.
Yeah.
So they don't see, they saw me, on TV.
Yeah.
And they thought that was cool, that all of a sudden Daddy was on TV, and then people were asking them all kinds of questions at their daycare, like, well, your daddy's doing this and that. But they were never really in it. They've come to some shows and stuff, but it's not, they've come to a few, they haven't come, and it hasn't really, geared up, since the voice just happened for me. All the touring, all the other stuff is about to come. So maybe in a year from now, our daughters will be talking and saying.
So curious.
So we'll see, but I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna turn out.
My take on it is pretty much any child thinks that their parents are kind of, it's just their mom and dad.
Right.
And what they do for a living is, what they do. So I found that some musician friends of mine who also have children, their kids are just so unfazed by it. So we're all going to have like lawyers and doctors for children who think that we're all worthless musicians.
Exactly.
Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I don't know that I want them to be, necessarily fazed by it. If we look at it, from the other way, or privileged in any way because we're lucky enough to get to do, what we do. I want them to feel like they're normal kids and that they're just like everybody else because they are, and that's something that I'm going to instill in them, till the day I die. And it's just, we're just a family, just like
we do what we do.
Yeah. Awesome. Michelle, it's so good to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
Thank you for taking the time, and I hope to see you here next year.
I'm sure we will see each other on the road or here.
Doing some writing or something, that would be amazing.
Or I'll just have you come over and sing all my songs
to
me, because it sounds so much better coming out of your mouth.
Stop it. I would love to do some singing. So maybe, in our next segment, we'll have some guitars and we'll get it again.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
We'll see you later.